Hello guys, this is me again, Francisco. I'm so excited to show you how to make one of the Forgani crisscross ring. Please, let me show you how to make it. Come in.
What's up everyone, it's Handmade here. So we're back at the bench. We have our scrap gold ready to melt down. So we're gonna go ahead and throw it into our crucible. Show you right there. Got our torch. Turn the flame on. Got our safety goggles. And starting to melt. Increase the heat. There we go, we got our little nug of gold to start out with. Take it to the next step. Alright guys, so we're back at the rolling mill and we have our little nug of gold here. And we're going to start squaring it out before we roll it flat for the band. So we got over here. Starting nice and slow and rotating. See, starting to square out. Once we get a nice full square, we'll go ahead and heat it up and start rolling it flat. We got our square here. So we'll continue, there's just a little bit of clean over here and start rolling flat, and we'll take you up to the heating process. Let's get there. All right, so we're gonna heat up a bar of gold. Not trying to melt it, just heating it up from the bottom and transferring the heat up top. Nice and evenly. Let it dance a little with that oxidation. All right, we're gonna let this cool off for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then from there, take it to rolling mill again and roll it flat. Take you there. All right, so we have our cool down heated square bar, and we're gonna take this and start rolling it flat. So we're back at the rolling mill. We'll start on one side, and then make sure not to do the 90-degree rotation this time. And as it curves, we're gonna use the rolling mill to straighten it out too. So you can get a little flatter. Continue this. So this is really good gold. It's rolling really well, which is awesome. And we're using the rolling mill again to straighten the gold. Let's see here. A little flatter. A little straighter. Continue this.
Hey guys, And you guys see Hamid with a big muscle, so you know why? Because he's been using too much the rolling mills.
This is my whole life, guys.
Yep.
I do a lot of this all day, every day. And I love it.
Totally, man.
So we're gonna go a little bit more. We're getting really close there. Just go a little bit more, bring that depth down to just a little bit. Big thing to notice now is the bar straightening out, which is what we're looking for. And this is our initial bar before we start to round it as a ring. A lot straighter now. I'll take you to the next step. All right, so we have our heated bar here, and we're gonna start rolling it round. So we're at our rounder. Start with a little starting point and go from there. See it rounding out already. As I said earlier, there's really good gold, so it's rounding very easily, but different gold act kind of differently. And we're going to make this a larger size ring. We're having more gentlemen, or I should say people, come in with bigger finger sizes. So we want to make something that's a little bit a larger size to give more options for people to try things on. Everyone has a different finger, and we respect that, and we want to give people options. So this is going to be our starting point. We're going to give it a cut from here and take you to the soldering process. Let's hop to it. All right, guys, so we're back at the bench here, and we have our ring set up with the solder already placed in the middle. We're going to go ahead and get our safety goggles, super important here. Put them on. We have our torch, flame on. Start heating nice and slow. Get you some better lighting here, guys. There you go. See the solder already melting. Now with this design, because we're going to make some etches in there, the solder mark doesn't have to be as perfect as normal. We're still going to make it fairly clean. Just nice even heating. You can see the solder starting to melt there. Kind of encourage it there a little bit. And there we go. We have our soldered ring. We're going to go ahead and clean up that solder spot, pull it through the bottom, and then take you down to the tumbler. Take you there. All right, guys, my favorite part. We're going to the tumbler. I'll let that cook for a bit. All right, guys, tumbler's almost done. There we go. Let's see what we got. All right, let's go ahead and get our design etched in there. All right, so we're out of the tumbler, back at the bench now. We're going to start with our etching. And we'll continue this throughout the ring. I'll show you the final result shortly. Alright guys, so here it is. Here's our custom handmade 14 karat yellow gold crisscross ring made from fully recycled material. Thanks for watching the video. Let us know what you want to see next. Until next time guys.